Surging food prices are affecting the work of the United Nations World Food Programme. The organization provides regular food aid to troubled areas like Mindanao Island in the Philippines. However, the agency has warned that it may be compelled to cut supplies, which help feed more than 1 million people in the region because of the soaring world food prices. There used to be a tradition in the Philippines. One should always leave a little bit of rice on the plate to have more for the next meal. However, with the skyrocketing rice prices, many Filipinos no longer have such luxury.
We used to leave some rice, but now rice is more expensive, so I always finish it.
There's a lot of rice in the Philippines. We won't have a rice shortage. It's just sold at a very high price.
The man speaks out the root of the problem faced by many residents in the country. The Philippines is the world's biggest rice importer, and soaring international costs are brutally reflected in prices here. Rice is stored everywhere, but people can't afford to buy it. The capital city of Manila is not the only place in the Philippines that suffers. The impact is even more severe in the southern island of Mindanao.
Mindanao has some problems in peace and order, but they are very, very localized. They're only in some parts of Mindanao.
A victim of unstable political and social situations, Mindanao is the only region in the Philippines that receives assistance from the UN World Food Programme. The place is under martial law and most people live in poverty. Over the last few years, the World Food Programme spent $20 million in the area for a food aid program. Now the organization is planning to spend the same amount of money, but can no longer provide for all the needy in the area.
A much higher portion of our budget is dedicated to food purchases because the price of food has risen so much. Just to give you an example, buying food used to represent 46% of our overall budget in the country. Now, buying food alone represents 60% of our overall budget in the country. And so this means that we can buy less with the same amount of money, basically.
The World Food Programme also fears that the continuous waves of price increases in rice will bring more problems besides hunger.
I certainly wouldn't rule out any possibility of tensions, but I'm hoping it won't come to that. I'm hoping that we will be able to continue the assistance that we're providing, that government-supported safety nets will also be enhanced and expanded so that they assist areas in Mindanao and other poor provinces in the country, and that together we can prevent this situation from becoming a crisis in the Philippines.
From a long-term point of view, food shortage may cause civil strifes in poor countries or even wars between nations. Even though the problem seems far away for well-off countries, they must intervene to prevent tragedy.
WFP's program in the Philippines has been funded by several donors. The highest among them are the government of Japan, the government of Spain, the government of Australia has funded us in the past. The government of Germany has funded us in the past. The government of New Zealand has funded us as well. We also benefit from some donations from the private sector.
Even as food prices are on the rise, international donations are decreasing. Faced with this, the Philippines Tzu Chi chapter is providing more assistance than ever. Rice distribution has increased from 5 kilograms to 10 kilograms. The volunteers know now is when the poor need rice more than any other time.
There was a fire in Metro Manila and we went to assess the damage. Usually we can carry out aid distribution the next day, but that hasn't been the case recently. We have to wait an extra day because there's nowhere to buy rice at a reasonable price.
The price rises in food around the world cannot be explained by a single reason, but the ones that suffer the most are always the poorest. Food prices have now reached a new high, and the UN's World Food Programme and many NGOs are starting to worry about the eventuality that comes with widespread hunger.